Hi everyone, it's Tatiana from Tatiana's Everyday Food and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a marbled chocolate bundt cake. I'm going to garnish the outside with some chocolate ganache and then some holiday inspired garnishes like pomegranates, cranberries and pistachios. And I love this little bundt cake because it looks like a very pretty Christmas wreath. On the inside it's just so chocolatey, fudgy, moist, and absolutely delicious. Plus, it's super easy to make. So let's get started and I'll show you how to make this really festive cake. Let's get started on our cake batter. So into a large bowl, I'm gonna add in 1 cup of softened butter, and I just brought this up to room temperature. To my butter, I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of white granulated sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm going to use my hand mixer. You can use a hand mixer or a stand mixer and just cream the butter and sugar together until the mixture is really light and fluffy. Into my creamed butter and sugar mixture, I'm going to add in 4 large eggs. And I'm going to mix them with my hand mixer until the mixture is really light and fluffy. And then I'm going to fold in 1 cup of milk. And now for my dry ingredients. I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. To that I'm going to add 4 teaspoons of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt. And just use a spoon and toss those together. I'm going to use a fine mesh strainer to sift my flour into my cake batter in batches. And I'm going to use my hand mixer and mix the flour in after each addition. And you want to mix the flour in just until it's combined. And once you have your cake batter ready, you'll want to go ahead and split the cake batter between 2 bowls. I'm just going to try to divide it as evenly as I can. And then we'll be ready to add our chocolate. For my chocolate today, I'm going to be using 1/2 cup each of dark semi-sweet chocolate chips and then white chocolate chips. I'm just going to go over to the microwave and melt these until they're nice and smooth. I'm going to add my melted chocolate directly into my cake batter and use a spatula to fold the chocolate in until we have a nice and uniform chocolate cake batter. And I'm going to do the same with my white chocolate and use a spatula to fold all that in until it's nice and smooth. And now it's time to put our cake together. So today I'm using a round bundt pan and I've sprayed the inside really well with some baking spray. So what we'll want to do is alternate adding the 2 different chocolate batters. So I'm going to spoon in a nice generous amount of that chocolate batter on the bottom. Then I'm going to add my white chocolate batter on top. You'll want to add the 2 batters alternating until you've used up all of the batter. And next you're going to take a knife and just run it through the batter in a swirl motion to combine the 2 batters together and create that beautiful effect. And this is going to go straight into my oven, which I have preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you'll want to bake the cake until it's completely set. For my chocolate ganache, I've heated 1/4 cup of heavy cream in the microwave until it's piping hot. Next, I'm going to add in 1/2 cup of dark semi-sweet chocolate chips. I'm just going to use a spoon and stir that around until that chocolate is completely melted. You should have a nice and smooth chocolate ganache. Once you take your cake out of the oven, you want to go ahead and immediately flip it out onto a cake platter or some kind of serving tray and then let it cool off here before you garnish it. I've transferred my chocolate ganache into a Ziploc bag. I'm going to cut off the tip and then I'm going to use this to garnish the cake. And finally, our garnishes. So today I'm going to add some salted pistachio halves to the top. Just kind of sprinkle them over the top. And some pomegranate seeds for a pop of bright red color. And that's it for our marbled chocolate bundt cake. You can even serve it right away with a cup of hot mocha or some coffee. It's all good to go. So I'm gonna dig in and give it a try here. I love how beautiful it looks on the outside. It looks so festive with all those cranberries and pomegranates on top. This bundt cake is so fudgy, chocolatey, moist, and delicious all at the same time. You guys are gonna love how rich this chocolate cake is, but at the same time, it's not overly sweet, so it's not gonna overwhelm your taste buds. So, and I also love the swirled look. Look at it, it's just so beautiful. And isn't it the easiest thing to make? This cake is the perfect thing to serve if you're having some friends over for a little get together, or maybe even for a fancy dinner. It still looks very elegant and is perfect for the holiday season. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video recipe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.